What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. Check out the entire show. Hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. And we move on. 4 p.m. Eastern action over to the A10 for us. Rhode Island Rams, 9-8, 6-4 in conference. At Dayton Flyers, 9-4, 5-3 in conference. We're at UD Arena in Dayton, Ohio. Let's see what we are dealing with from the odds perspective here. Dayton opening up as 1-point favorites. Still where we stand as we speak. This total, though, opened up at 134, and it's climbing quickly. The leading indicator books have moved it to 136. The other books are following suit, so there's 135s and 135.5s on the board. Seemingly a 136 will be coming everywhere. Rhode Island has won 2 straight and 3 of 4, coming off 73-60 win at LaSalle on Wednesday night as 7-point favorites. They shot 56.1% from the field, 57.1% from 3 in the victory. They also turned the ball over 19 times, which is of concern. They averaged 15.4 turnovers a game, which is too high. They're led by senior guard Fats Russell, who averages 15.1 points, 4.2 assists. Backcourt partner senior Jeremy Shepard is the only other Ram averaging double digits with 11.3. He's coming off a monster game against LaSalle, 25 points. He leads the team from the perimeter, hitting 45.3% from 3, and they're not a strong shooting team. 45.7% from the field, 33.6% from 3, and 68.2% from the foul line. Dayton has won 4 of 5. They bounced back from their worst game of the season. Last Saturday, an ugly 66-43 loss at VCU to defeat number 22 ranked St. Louis on Tuesday, 76-71 as 9-point underdogs. They shot 44.4% from 3 in the victory. Backcourt tandem seniors Jalen Crutcher and Ibby Watson played the entire 40 minutes, combined for 45 points. This was once a deep team, but 2 of the 5 players averaging double digits aren't available. Chase Johnson, their forward, left the team, and guard Rodney Chapman is out indefinitely with a hand injury, requiring them to play Crutcher and Watson for the entire game. Does that make them vulnerable here, Max? Very interesting spot, Rhode Island, Dayton.
Yeah, Jim, I'm actually going to take a dose. I'm not going to say it's a dose of LSD. It's a dose of Flyer, all right? It's a dose of Dayton Flyers, because I think that with Dayton, there is an understated injury that could impact Rhode Island's ability to run good offense, and that's Jalen Carey. I think that Jalen Carey, while he hasn't made the offensive impact that some would like, he has made a very good impact when it comes to intangibles and ball handling. Takes a lot of pressure off Fats Russell, where he can play off the ball more, which is what he's better suited to do. I think that with this Rhode Island team, you're probably not going to get 25 points out of Jeremy Shepard in this game. And with Fats Russell coming off a 19-point game, he's a very Jekyll and Hyde type guy, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have an off-shooting performance against a very fundamentally sound Dayton perimeter defense. So with Dayton, plain simply, Jim, they just need a really nice start. They need to keep this game close and not go into the half down by 5 or 6. If they can do that and cut down on Rhode Island's possessions and shot level and make their shot level more difficult, I think that you're going to see Dayton have a easier time than if they can't establish this. When I look at Dayton, what they have to do is they have to establish the 3-point shot, and that starts and ends with Jalen Crutcher. With Jalen Crutcher and his 45% 3-point shot so far this year, this is something that teams have to close out on. And if he can pump fake you and take you off the dribble, he's just as dangerous and lethal at the free throw line. So this is a point guard that will take the opportunity on TV to be able to have a big game. I think that along with a guy like Elijah Weaver, who I thought is a putz, but that's another subject for another show. He's really done a good job of being that third option in the backcourt. And I think that this offense moves best when you have those 3 options and those 3 ball handlers. I think that with Jordy Tishmanga and his ability on the offensive glass, he's going to have to step it up. 2 offensive rebounds a game is good, but you need more against Rhode Island with guys like Antoine Walker and Mekhi Mitchell. I think that if Dayton's able to cover up their offensive glass weakness and not be exploited with second chance opportunities, and they can force some sloppy play and just some dumb boneheaded mistakes by Rhode Island, I think that they can do just enough to win this game. So at the short number, I'm going to take Dayton.
You have a bunch of options here, Max, with Dayton, depending on whether you want to take that short spread or you want to move towards the money line. The interesting option, first off, I'll throw at you, is from BetMGM, because they're offering you Dayton -1.5 at +100. So you can get the 1.5 at +100. You can get the -1 at -110, or you can get the money line at BetMGM at -115.
No, I'll take the -1 and -110.
All right. Let's lock that in for you right now. -1, -110. That's available at Bet365 for the Dayton Flyers. -1, -110. That's A10 action. It's going to be a nice one. Rhode Island, Dayton.